Good evening, all, and the admin team. Could you check if my internet streaming is all right? Is both my video and audio clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you very much. I think I should start on time, so about 5 more minutes for me to begin the session. As students join, keep adding them. Until then, I'll mute my audio and video. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Are you there? Are you ready? Okay, can I begin? Superb. Janani ma'am, can I begin? Is there anyone in the waiting room?
Ma'am, could you please repeat?
Is there anybody in the waiting room? Have they all joined? Can I start?
Yes, ma'am, we can start, ma'am.
Great. Thank you. All right, everyone. I'm so happy to meet you all because you are the students who are going to write the international level of spell bee this year. And you know who are the students here today in this meeting? Only grade 1 and grade 2 students we've called for this meeting. So just look around, see who is around in the gallery mode. So these are the students who are going to be in the international levels. No, these are the students who are completing the entire course, all the 15 rounds. Did you check in the gallery? So these are the most intelligent students of Spellbee this year. So happy to meet you all. Are you happy? Yes? I'm going to allow you to make some noise. Let's see. You can unmute and tell me how really enthusiastic you are about.
Happy. Happy, ma'am. I am excited. Happy. I'm so excited. I am excited to write my exam. Happy.
To write your exam? Shyam, I'll be happy to control it myself. Thank you. So with that energy that I have caught from you all, I'm going to start today's session. And also another thing, you know, for this year, this is going to be your last session. Did you know that? Yes, this is your last session. And after this, you don't have any live sessions from us. Maybe after the international level exam. You know, we're going to find the toppers of the international level exam also, and we're going to call only the toppers of the international level and have a tiebreaker, a video exam only for the top mark scorers of the international level. So how many of you think you are going to get the top scores in the international level? Let's see. A quick show of hands. I'm looking at all your videos right now. Or if you know how to raise your hand in Zoom also, you can do it. Wow, seriously, all of you? I don't know how the paper is going to be, if it's going to be very easy or very tough. I have no clue. But this session, I'm going to help you prepare. So when you look at the exam question paper, you know, okay, I know I should be expecting this. And it's not going to be very, very difficult because you know what we did? Only for grade 1 and 2 students, we have made all the questions in choose the correct answer format. You don't have to type. You only have to choose. That's a good thing, right? Is it a good thing? Yes or no? Yes, right? So some students are not so good at typing and they're not able to complete. So only for grades 1 and 2, you're only going to choose the correct answer. Okay, for all the 15 rounds, right? Okay, so I'm going to share the blueprint and guidelines. This is already posted in our website. Did you check the blueprint? What 15 rounds? How many questions are there? The snapshots of the rounds, everything we have posted. I'm just going to walk you through all of those 15 rounds. And I'm going to tell you a few important things that you should be doing. Okay, ready? Not going to be a very long session. It's only going to be for half an hour. Okay, let's begin. Confirm if you can see my shared screen. I'm just going to share now. Can you see this one? Say, just nod your head. Yes. Yes, thank you, darlings. Okay, now we have to make it in a slideshow mode. Let's. Okay. This is your international level blueprint for the year 21-22, meaning only for this year. Okay, and it's only for grade 1 and 2 students, not for everyone. For grade 3 and above, it's going to be very different. So if your elder brother or sister is there who is also into spell bee, this will not apply to them. Only for grade 1 and 2 students. All right. So these are the 15 rounds totally, starting from spell it right till presenting an argument. But you can see in some rounds we have only 5 questions, and in some rounds we have 10 questions. You see that? Yes. So totally 100 questions you're going to answer for. And you know how many marks? Every question, 1 mark. So totally 100 questions, 100 marks. That is all. Right? Clear? Okay. In some older books, you can see only 12 rounds. Okay. Don't go by that. You have all the 15 rounds. Okay. All of the 15 rounds. Right. Okay. I have to tell you something very important. Not all of the questions will be from your exercise, will be from your book. Because it is international level, we have done we have made it not very difficult. We have just made it a little challenging. Okay. Not all the rounds, only a few rounds. I will tell you which rounds. Okay. 60% of the questions will be directly from your exercises. 30%, there will be some changes. And 10%, it will be from any part of your book. Okay. Even from the read-only content and all of those, preparatory material. I'll explain you when we go to those rounds. Okay. And that is also going to be a tiebreaker, I just told you. And it is going to happen on April 3rd. Okay. Will you remember these dates? April 3rd will be your tiebreaker, especially if you are a student who is scoring top marks, right? If you are thinking, okay, I'm definitely going to do well in the international level exam also. I'm going to score top marks. If you are a student like that in that category, then be prepared to allocate. Okay, this date, April 3rd is for spell bee. And on that date, we will tell you at which time your exam will be. Again, it will not be a very long exam. It will not take 1 full day, but that day in your calendar, mark spell bee final tiebreaker. Okay, that is very important. April 3rd. Okay, and after we find the students who have scored the top marks, we will call them and have another special meeting only for them and tell them how to prepare for that tiebreaker exam. Clear? Now let's go and see how you should, what you can expect for the international level exam. So this exam, I hope you already know, it's organized in TCS Iron platform. You know what is TCS Iron platform? In our country, this is the solution provider. Okay, these are the people who conduct examinations for the top government positions, for the best corporate companies. This is the examination conducting company. Okay, and even for you, we have chosen the best examination conducting company, because when you grow up, you can say, even in grade 1, I used to write in TCS Iron. I'm already familiar with it. I know what TCS Iron is, right? So it's not very difficult. It's going to be very simple. What you should do, I'll tell you now. Okay. In the email, we will be giving you what username and password you should type. Okay. From spell bee, you will get an email. And in that email, we would have told you what username and password you should type here. Okay. And we will send you the link. Okay, the link will be there, username will be there, password will be there. Open the link, and when this page opens, type the username and password, and then click on login, and then you will see launch the exam. Your information will be there, like your name, your class, and everything. And then when you go click on the test, it will say launch. When you click on launch, instructions page will come right. Okay. And I'll also tell you one important thing. Before you go for the final exam on March 6th, we will also be sending you a mock exams link, okay, with your grades questions. Last year, what we did, we sent grade 3 paper for everybody. But this year, we thought every grade student's question paper should be from their own book. So your own questions will be there in your mock exam, right? So before you come for the exam, I think on 1st or 2nd, can somebody confirm? Rajashri ma'am, are you there? I think on 1st or second from us, you will get the mock exam link. So you can launch the exam and try and see how the exam paper is. Okay. You can answer like 3 times, check how many ever times you want, how every round looks like. Okay. So mock exam is also there for you. So this is how it will look like when you start. The instructions page will be there, and the total duration is 1 hour and 15 minutes. That's a very long time, right? We gave you a very long time because you can take your time. You don't have to panic. You don't have to rush through the exam. Okay. For 100 questions only, we have given you 1 hour and 15 minutes. So that is 75 minutes. When you click on this button, can you see this button? I am ready to begin. When you click on this button, your timer will start. Okay. So you can take your time to read the instructions. And then when you click on this, only after that, your timer will start. Okay. So in the top right, okay, in your right side of the window, you will see a question palette like this, which will have the question numbers of the round, and all these colors, they mean something. Okay, if you have not visited a question, that will be gray. If you have visited but not answered, then it will be in red, and it will be in green if you have already answered. And sometimes you can mark the questions for review, meaning if you are in doubt, what is the answer, you're not very sure about the answer, then you can mark that question for review, and then you can come back and complete it. Okay, don't be in a hurry to click on the submit button. Okay, check every round. If you, after completing, check every round and then submits. Check if you have answered all the questions, if you have that you have marked for review, and then click on the submit button. I'm just going to now show you round by round all of the 15 rounds. So this is how it will look like. You can see these are snapshots from your mock exam. Okay, this you will get from us. In this side of the window, for every round, you would have given you an example question. So you will know what to do when your questions appear in this part. So in the middle part of the window is where you're going to find the answers. Okay, here, example question. Here, you're going to answer. And in this end, what you have is the question palette. Okay, so all of the rounds, you can see that they are here in order. Round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6. And you can even click here and complete in that order also. Okay, so you can choose the rounds here also. Or after you answer a question, there is a button here. Okay, there will be a button here that will say save and next. When you click on that button, you will go to the next question. If that button is not visible to you, you know what you should do. You see this black color thing here? Can you give me a thumbs up? Can you see this black color thing here? Yes, you click on that black color thing and then you will see save and next button. Okay. Otherwise, it will be visible here at the bottom. Or you can just click here after you come. This is question number 1, right? After you choose. Okay, tell me what is the right answer here. What is this word? Cookie. Cookie. So cookie. So what is the spelling of cookie? C-O-O. Which option should I choose? Is it A or B or C? Which one? What's the spelling of cookie? Option B, right? Great answers, everyone. So many of you have given me the right answers. It's very simple, right? So you will click here on B. So after clicking that, you can click on save and next, or you can also click here on the numbers here. So these are question numbers of that round. So you click here, you will go to second question. You click here, you will go to 7th question. I advise you that you have to go in order, so you will not you will not miss any question. Okay. And if you have answered everything here, all of the buttons here will turn to green. Okay. And then you can go to the next round. So let's see what is the next round. And another thing, you have to, I forgot to tell you this one. Apart from the phonemic transcription, the audio of the word will also be here. Click here on this button. This is the play button. And you can play the words how many ever times you want. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's not like 2 or 3 times. How many ever times you want to play the word, you can play. And I suggest that you wear earphones, okay? Because then you will be able to hear the words clearly. Okay, wear earphones only for this round. I think in phonetics round, I don't think it will be required. For this round, wear earphones, all right? And then let's go and see the next round. The next round is word analysis. Here you're going to choose the correct word part for this word, for the question word here. So intro, introable, no. Introdude, no. Intro total, no. Is it introduce? I think it's introduce, right? So you will choose here. That's it. Simple, right? So you will have 5 questions for this round. After you complete, go to the next one. Of course, you can click on the save and next button, or to go to the next round, you can also click here. Okay. When you go to the next round, you will choose again for inflections and collocations. And as I said, the example question will be here, and you're going to choose the correct answer for your questions here. Right? So what is the answer you think is for this one? Run, runs, ran, runs. I think runs is not even a word, right? Run, runs. The past tense is ran. So all of these 3 words are right. And runs is an odd one out. So you click that, right? And inflections, okay. Some rounds I told you we would have did some changes. So this round in inflections, we have done a few changes. I'll tell you. The participants started to dash the numbers. The answer is count. But in your exam, in your book, this question would have been different. Okay. So we would have rephrased this question. Maybe it would have been like the participants were dash the numbers. What will be the answer if that's the sentence? The participants were dash the numbers. Can you type your answer in chats? The participants were count the numbers? No. The participants were very good. Option A is right. The participants were counting their numbers, right? The participants dash their numbers yesterday. What is the answer for this sentence? The participants dash their numbers yesterday. Very good. See, you're able to choose, right? So this is how we will rephrase the sentences in the inflections. The answer is counted. Very good. So simple. So this is how we are going to test you for inflections. We will rephrase the sentence in your exercise. Okay. So let's see what's the answer for this one. She dashed the match every year. She winning, wins. What's the answer? It's happening every year. Repeated event. Very good. She wins. That is the correct answer. Superb. I hope it's very clear for you then. Awesome. So this is how it will be. For collocations again, you will match. Okay. Not tough at all. You're only going to choose. Okay. You're not going to do anything else. It's not going to be difficult. Right. Find the correct sentence. As it is, this is a very simple round. No changes and only 5 questions. Questions will be straight from your preparatory book. Okay. And you're going to only choose the correct sentence. Nothing else. Very simple. And this is general knowledge. We have only 5 questions here, you know, but we have all the types of questions. In your GK round, you can see arranging the words in alphabetical order, and you can see jumbled word. You can see famous books, authors, characters, and even literary devices. So from every category, we would have chosen one question. Okay. And once again, you're only going to choose the correct answer here. You're not going to type. Easy? Clear? Superb. But I'll tell you one little thing. 1 or 2 questions for this round may be from a question that is not directly from the book, but based on a question from your book. I'll explain you how. If there is a question like, what is the name of the main character in Jungle Book? Okay, Jungle Book is a book. Who is the main character in that book? Do you know the name of the hero of the book? Can you type his name here? Very good. Yug, Viren, Sayadvika, Akshya. Very good. Mowgli is right. Okay. You don't have to worry about the spelling because you're only going to choose. You're not going to write. So Mowgli is right. So if that is the question that is there in your book, okay? I'm just hypothetically speaking. If that is the question that's there, we will ask you something that is related to this, okay? To the book or to the character, okay? Can you tell me the friend of Mowgli who is a bear? Mowgli's bear friend, not Bagheera. Balu is right. Very good. Balu, again, we'll be giving you options, so you don't have to type. You're only going to choose in the exam. Superb. What is the name of the villain in the Jungle Book who wants to eat Mowgli? That tiger. You know his name? Very good. Sher Khan. So this is how you can expect questions for this round. Okay? Good job, everyone. Let me go to the next round. So that is round number 6. I know many of you are worried about this round, but don't worry, because two things. You're only going to choose. The word will be that. The meanings we will give you. You're only going to choose the correct meaning for the word. That is good news number 1. Good news number 2 is only 5 questions. Okay? It's not at all tough. Right? This is words and meanings, and this is form the correct sentence. In form the correct sentence, you have 2 different types of exercises, like unjumbling the sentence, putting the words in the correct order. See, that's the first one here. Tell me what is the correct order? The depth of this river. What is? Nobody speaks like that, right? That's wrong. Wrong sentence formation. What is the correct sentence there? What is? So it starts with C. Oh, both the options start with C. So what comes after C? What is the depth of this river? Is that right? Am I correct? What is the depth of this river? So that's the correct answer. It should be C-A-B. Then you will be choosing option 1, right? CBA is wrong, right? What is this river the depth of? No, sounds very absurd. So you will not choose that. Okay, so that's how you choose. And then Krish and Dash play in the park every evening. So Krish and, what is the right word here? Krish and I. No? I is the right word. No other word will match here. Only this word can come. So you will choose like by clicking in that circle. That's all. Very simple, right? So that's round number 7. After that comes round number 8, phonetics. Here we will have 10 questions, and the questions will be from your exercises. And again, you're going to choose. So in the first question here, it's about silent letter. In this word behalf, which letter is silent? Is it F? Are we saying bihal? No, we don't say bihal. We say behalf. So then option B, L is the silent letter, right? So you will choose that. And then you have round number 9. Round number 9 is reading comprehension. Here we would have done something interesting for you. Okay. The questions that you have in your book will not be here. But the exercise content will be the same. If it's a poster, if it's a dialogue, if it's a poem, whatever you have in your book, the same content will be here. But then the 5 questions that we have here. So I told you 5, not 10. Okay, only 5 questions. The 5 questions that we will ask here will be different. It will not be from your book. Okay, but we'll be using the same content, but different 5 questions will be here. Okay, is that clear? And you're not going to type, you're only going to choose. Okay. Next one, crosswords. And again, only 5 questions. We'll be giving you the clues here. Example question in this end, and your question will be here. So what is a hairdresser called? Is he called a barker? A hairdresser is a barker? No, I don't think so. Does he bark? The hairdresser you go to? No. He's a barber, right? So you will choose the correct one. Simple. And next is 3 things, okay? But only 5 questions in this round. So you will have 1 word wheel, 2 word stars, and 2 word combo questions. Clear? Very simple. 5 questions, out of which 1 will be a word wheel, and 2 will be word stars, and 2 will be word combo, right? And for word wheel, we would have done something interesting. No word wheel, okay, only 1 word wheel anyway. The word wheel that we ask you in the exam will not be there in your book. It will be from any of the words from Spell It Right that can be represented with a picture. Okay? And very simple this is. What is this? We've given you options also to choose from. So this is trousers, right? You're only going to choose. What is the correct word? And word stars and word combo are from your book only. And you don't have to make more words again for word week. Okay? Compound words and kinds and types of words. Here again, you're only going to choose and only 5 questions. Questions will be from your exercises. Okay, it will not be from outside of the book. Oh, only 3 more rounds we have. This is a round about which many of you are worried about. Okay, I can understand. But if you know the meanings of those 60 words, then answering this will be very easy. Okay, and also remember, based on the sentence, you have to choose the synonym or the antonym. Okay, for example, let's take the example question here. Your cooperation is vital for the team's victory. Vital can have both the meanings, essential and exact. But here in this sentence, what can be the meaning? Your cooperation is essential for the team's victory. Okay, let's take this question. The answer is not here. We obey rules most of the time. So what is the meaning? What is the synonym? Which word here has the same meaning as obey? We follow or we oppose? We obey means oppose? No. Obey means follow, right? So we follow rules most of the time. So you will choose option B. Okay. And very important thing, I want you all to remember in this round that only the first 5 questions are on synonyms. Okay. And then the second set, question number 6 to 10 are based on antonyms. Okay. Don't continue to choose synonyms for the questions that come after synonyms. Okay. Read very clearly here. When it says antonyms, you have to choose opposite words, starting from question number 6. All right. Lila was present in class today. So what is the opposite of present? Is it absent or naughty? Of course it is absent, right? We all know this. The opposite of present is absence. Let's take this one. I like to paint using dull colors. Nobody likes to paint using dull colors, I think. So what is the opposite of dull? Is it vital or vibrance? The opposite of dull is option B. Very good. Vibrance. So I like to paint using vibrant colors. That is it. So you're going to choose antonyms for 6 to 10. Synonyms for 1 to 5. Synonyms are words with same meaning. Antonyms are words with opposite meaning. Okay. And now we have idioms, phrases, and proverbs. And here again, only 5 questions. And you're going to again choose. The farmers get to work at the, what is the correct synonym? Sorry, what is the correct idiom? Do they get to work at the end of the day? No, that is when they will go to sleep, right? Nobody starts working at the end of the day unless he is a night watchman. Chicken out? No. Tickled pink? No. Child's play? No. The farmers get to work at the crack of dawn, because after that it will get very sunny, and at that extreme temperature, it's very difficult to work. So at the crack of dawn, they start working. So that will be the right answer. I have prepared well for my speech. I will not dash out at the last minutes. Chicken out. Does it mean that you're becoming a chicken? That you will have feathers and you will fly away? No. Getting afraid and backing out. That is chicken out. Okay. And this is your last round. This is presenting an argument. And I will tell you one thing very, very important. Do not forget this for this round. Don't memorize the order that we have given you in the book, because we will once again have jumbled the order of the sentences. Okay. And try to put them in the right order and find out of the 3 options that we have given you, which is the right order. Okay. This is not from your book, I think. Dolphins and sharks. You're comparing and contrasting. But don't worry. In the mock exam link that we're going to send you, if you open that, you will only see questions from your book. And you can treat it like a real exam and see how good you're writing. Okay. That's it. I think I've completed all of this 15 rounds. When you complete that, you will see a summary like this. Okay. Number of questions will be there, and you can check if you have answered all of the questions. Okay. In case if you have missed any question, it will be shown here. And then you can go to that round and then complete and then come back. Okay. This will be very useful for you. And at the end of this summary, a message will be displayed like this. If you are ready to proceed to submit, then click on yes, it will say. Okay. And one very important thing that we have done for you is sometimes students by mistake, instead of clicking on save and next, they click on submit button. So that will end the exam. So that is very bad, right? So what we have done is we have set a minimum time. Okay. You cannot submit your exam before 45 minutes. Okay. Even if you have completed, keep checking round by round if you have answered for every question. And only after 45 minutes, the submit button will work. Before 45 minutes, the submit button will not work. Okay. And if you have still not submitted, even after 25 minutes, then what will happen? Because that is the maximum time, right? If after 1 hour and 15 minutes, you have still not clicked the submit button, don't worry, the exam will end, but all the answers that you have typed will be automatically saved in the server. Okay. You will not lose any of the answers that you have typed. Okay. That's what I've written here. See, in case your time runs out before you hit the submit button, don't worry, all your answers are automatically saved, right? And after you click on the submit button, it will say you have now successfully completed the assessment. Please click on the below button to exit. When you click on that, the exam is done. That's it. Oh, I had one more slide. Yes, nothing. It'll just say all the very best. And I'm sure that you're going to rock the exam. That's it. All clear? Sure. Hey, everybody is giving thumbs up. I'm so happy everybody understood. Superb. So March 6th is your exam. Today is 26, 27, 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You exactly have a week start, right? Okay, complete your preparation revision in the next 2-3 days. When the mock exams link comes, you're going to, what are you going to do? You're going to do a real exam, like treat it like a real exam and see how you're doing. Okay. Yeah, you have 1 week. I'm so happy to see you all giving me thumbs up. So this is awesome. You have done a great job today. So with that, I think we can end unless you have any questions. Does anybody have any questions? I'm looking at your chat right now. So if you have any question, you can type in chat. No. Oh, this exam is not happening in TCS IN Center. It's a home-based exam. You're going to write from your home. And if you want, you can have a plain paper. Okay. and none of the students are allowed to open anything else. And if you're going to open any other window, the exam will crash. And if you're going to open the same link from any other gadget apart from one gadget, again the exam will crash. So please be very honest, right? You're practicing really hard. That's great. This session's recording will be available to you. Don't worry, in your Teachable platform. Bala sir will upload it. And the exam slot, at what time you have to take up the exam, will also be communicated in the email. Don't worry. We'll tell you the schedule, and the link will be there. The username, password will be there. Okay. The recording of the session, like all of our sessions, will be there in Teachable platform with all of your recorded webinars. Okay. The result for mock test will not be announced. It's only for you to practice. Okay. Synonyms and antonyms will be from the 60 words that we have given you in the 13th round. Yeah. Hangman game is active. Can Srinidhi, if you're there, can you post the hangman game? Students are using it. I think one student is not able to, or
yes, I will post it, ma'am.
Thank you, Srinidhi, ma'am. Please post it. Hangman game's working. It's up. Okay. What else? Just some background understanding of the books or the characters that we have mentioned in GK will be enough. Rayansh, I'm just answering your question. No identification document is required for the exam. Thank you, Janani ma'am. Hangman's link is there. All right. I don't think you have any more questions. I think I've answered everything. Superb. So when will be the tiebreaker for the international level? I told you this date. Do you remember? If you are thinking to become a winner, you have to save that date. Okay, it's very important. That is on 3rd of April. Very good. Super. So on 3rd of April, we will be calling you for that exam. But before that, we will be calling you for a meeting and we'll be telling you how you should prepare for the tiebreaker. That's going to be super tough. And only the winners of that will be, taking their place in Spelby International's Hall of Fame. We have something called Hall of Fame. You can see the website, our website. You will know what is Hall of Fame. That is only for the winners of the international level. Every year we choose students for our Hall of Fame. Apart from that, you will get winner certificate and many other things as well, medals and everything. And did you know for international level, Bala sir, who is getting the medal for the international level?
All the students are getting medal, ma'am. For international.
Did you know that? Did you all know that? All of you, based on whatever category you are, if you are writing the international level, you are going to get a medal this year. Okay, based on your category. Yes, Swanik, I'm so happy about that too. And I want to thank all the parents and grandparents who have been supporting them throughout this year. I can even see today many parents, and I even saw a grandfather who was even more studious than the child himself. Noting down all the points. So proud of you, because without this support system, they could not have come this long. So thank you so much, parents, and the entire team that's behind every student's preparation and accomplishments. So anything else? Have I missed out? Rajashri ma'am, can I end the session? Is there anything that I have missed out that's important? Is it done? Can we close? All right, then. The session is over. What are you waiting for? Bye-bye, everyone.